They say if you watch a certain videotape, you'll die in 7 days. But what if that wasn't just a story? What if a piece of cursed media could track you, find you, and end you? And what if someone figured out the horrifying truth too late? Welcome to a world where technology meets terror, where every flickering screen hides a secret, and where a simple phone call seals your fate. Today, we're diving deep into The Ring, a movie that didn't just scare audiences, it disturbed them. But this isn't your typical ghost story. Behind the creepy visuals and eerie whispers lies something more sinister, a psychological puzzle, a mystery soaked in tragedy, and a chilling twist that still shocks viewers decades later. In this video, you'll discover the dark origins of the cursed videotape, how the movie cleverly manipulates your mind, and the disturbing truth about Samara, the girl behind the horror. Plus, we'll reveal a lesser-known fact about the film's ending that most viewers completely miss. So why should you watch till the end? Because the curse in this film doesn't just kill, it evolves. And the more you understand it, the more terrifying it becomes. Stick around as we uncover secrets most fans never noticed and explore why this movie still haunts audiences around the world. You're watching Movies Review, where every frame hides a deeper meaning. If you're into horror that makes you think, not just scream, hit that subscribe button and join us for more twisted tales and movie mysteries. Ready? Let's press play on the tape and see what happens next. Rachel Keller isn't your typical horror protagonist. She's a journalist, sharp, determined, and always chasing the truth. But nothing could prepare her for the story that would turn her life upside down. It all begins with a funeral. Her niece Katie has died. The cause? Unknown. The look on her face? Pure terror. What? This wasn't an accident. It wasn't natural. There's a whisper going around, among teenagers mostly, a rumor about a videotape. You watch it, and then 7 days later, you die. Katie had watched that tape just 1 week before she died. Her friends say the phone rang immediately after. A voice whispered, 7 days. This isn't just urban legend anymore, it's personal. Rachel's family is at risk, especially her son, Aidan. Her journalist instincts kick in. She starts digging. She wants to know where the tape came from. Who made it? Why does it kill? And can it be stopped? But her search isn't just about answers anymore. As she digs deeper, she steps into a story that's darker than anything she's ever reported. A story written in shadows, in screams, and in silence. What begins as a journalist's quest for truth quickly becomes a mother's fight for survival. And Rachel is about to learn that some stories are cursed the moment you press play. Rachel finds the tape. It's just sitting there unmarked, unassuming, a forgotten relic of an older world. She takes a breath and plays it. What she sees makes no sense. A series of disturbing images, fleeting, fragmented, haunting. A woman brushing her hair in a mirror, a ladder, a burning tree, a well, a ring, no narrative, no meaning, just a sequence of surreal nightmares stitched together with silence. Then the phone rings. Rachel picks it up. A voice says 2 words. 7 days. That's when it starts. Her watch becomes her worst enemy. She knows the deadline. She knows the pattern. She saw what happened to Katie. Every hour matters now. Rachel begins to investigate every image on the tape. She re-watches it frame by frame. What does it mean? Who made this? Why do these images feel so wrong? The fear doesn't just come from the tape itself, it seeps into her life. Electronics glitch, her son starts acting strange, shadows seem longer, colder, watching. This isn't just a cursed tape, it's a countdown, a creeping horror that tightens its grip with every passing minute. The line between reality and nightmare blurs. And Rachel realizes she's not just watching the tape is watching her, and the clock is ticking. Rachel's only hope lies in the images themselves. Each one is a clue, a breadcrumb leading her through a haunted maze. She begins tracing them, one by one. The ladder in the frame leads her to Shelter Mountain Inn, a remote, foggy place where the tape was copied. The mirror image points her to a psychiatric facility. She uncovers a name, Samara Morgan, a child with a dark past, a girl who could burn thoughts into film, not through cameras, but through her mind. Samara's adoptive parents lived on a horse ranch near the ocean. Her mother, Anna, suffered terrible nightmares. Her father, Richard, kept dark secrets hidden beneath a strict exterior. Their horses went mad, throwing themselves into the sea, and all signs point back to Samara, this quiet, eerie child with wide eyes and a presence that never felt quite human. The more Rachel learns, the more her surroundings warp. Static floods her TV. Flies crawl out of screens. Her son Aidan begins drawing images from the tape without ever seeing it. Whatever cursed energy binds this tape is now spreading, infecting, reaching beyond the screen. Rachel pieces it together. The tape is Samara's cry for help, or is it her revenge? Every symbol has meaning. Every location holds pain. Rachel must keep moving, keep connecting the dots, because she's running out of time. And Samara is getting closer. As Rachel delves into the final pieces of the puzzle, she uncovers the darkest truth of all. Samara wasn't just a disturbed child, she was something else, something unnatural. Her adoptive mother, Anna Morgan, tried to care for her, but Samara's presence began to twist reality. She could put images into people's minds. It wasn't a gift, it was a curse, one that drove her mother mad. In the end, Anna did the unthinkable. She took Samara to the barn and pushed her down a well. That's where she died. Alone, in the dark, trapped at the bottom for 7 long days. Her final moments burned into the cursed tape. Her pain, her rage, her memory, all captured in flickering black and white, encoded into something deadly. Rachel finds the well beneath the floorboards of the Morgan house. She descends into it, pulled by instinct and fear. As her hands touch the wet stones, she sees it. Samara's body. Decayed, forgotten. She believes she's done it. She believes she's broken the curse by bringing Samara peace. The body is recovered, the mystery solved. But Rachel doesn't know that the real nightmare is just beginning. Rachel breathes a sigh of relief. The tape is explained. The body is found. The story has an ending, or so she thinks. But then, Noah dies. He watched the tape too. He should have been safe, just like Rachel. But as he stands in front of a flickering screen, his face twists in horror. Samara's ghost emerges, and just like that, he's dead. Rachel panics. Why did he die and she didn't? That's when the truth hits her. She didn't survive because she ended the curse. She survived because she passed it on. She made a copy of the tape. She showed it to Noah. That's why she lived. The curse doesn't want peace. It wants to spread, to multiply, and the only way to survive is to infect someone else. This isn't a haunting, it's a virus. One that travels through screens, through curiosity, through fear. And Rachel now faces the unthinkable decision. Should she let someone else suffer just to save her son? The Ring's final twist leaves us not with closure, but with a question. What would you do to survive? The Ring isn't just about scares. It's about fear that crawls under your skin and stays there. The film's tone is cold, bleak, and almost silent at times. The color palette is drained, washed out, as if the world itself is sick. Every frame feels heavy, every scene lingers. Unlike typical horror movies, The Ring doesn't rely on loud jumps. It builds dread, slowly, layer by layer. The horror here is existential. What happens when you're doomed and there's no escape? The cursed tape is brilliant in its simplicity. It uses surreal horror, random symbols, disconnected visuals, but everything is meaningful. It forces the viewer to search, just like Rachel. The audience becomes the investigator, and that's why it works. Naomi Watts delivers a chilling performance. Her fear feels real, her desperation raw. She grounds the story. The Ring asks big questions. Can knowledge be cursed? Can technology spread evil? Can we outrun the consequences of curiosity? These themes still matter. In a world obsessed with screens, viral content, and endless watching, The Ring becomes more than fiction, it becomes a warning. And that's why it still haunts us today. The Ring is not just a horror movie, it's a psychological trap. It doesn't rely on cheap jump scares or predictable shadows. Instead, it burrows into your mind. It leaves you thinking, questioning, watching every screen just a little more closely. This film changed modern horror. It set a new tone, quiet, eerie, and slow burning. It proved that terror doesn't have to scream at you, it can whisper. The Ring went on to inspire remakes, sequels, and even parodies. But none of them captured the same cold dread, the same empty chill that this original tale delivered. What makes it so powerful is the idea that horror isn't always in monsters or murderers. Sometimes it's in ideas, in images, in things we don't understand, but can't unsee. The cursed tape is a perfect metaphor for how fear spreads in our world, virally, silently, without warning. And now we leave you with a question. Would you watch the tape? Would your curiosity be stronger than your fear? Let us know in the comments. What would you do if you got that phone call? What part of The Ring disturbed you the most? If you enjoyed diving into this terrifying mystery, make sure to like this video. It really helps us out. And if you love horror films that make you think, not just scream, subscribe to our channel, Movies Review. We bring you deep dives into dark stories every week. Until next time, be careful what you watch. Some stories don't end when the screen goes black.